Today, we're going to talk about perimenopause and menopause stages of life. And I would say that when I prepared this lecture, I saw this phrase, what an old woman sees sitting, a young woman cannot see standing. And I feel that this is so true. It is a sentence that I found. It's an African sentence that I found, and I really loved it. So I put it here on the slide. You know, there is this concept of us being on the West, where there are other cultures are in other places around the world, and there they see menopause or elderly women differently than what we are educated since we were little girls. And this sentence is so empowering women when they age, and this is a contrary to what we feel in the West about elderly people. So we look at different stages of life, and sometimes when we reach this phase, so different women will feel differently about this stage, and this in my opinion can impact their feeling through this transition of life, for good or bad, depends how you think about it. And my job is to give them a mirror and maybe see it a little bit with a different angle. I will also say something important. When we speak about Chinese medicine and menopause or perimenopause, if you look on the classical books, there's no like a chapter on menopause. It was like part of life. It was not like when you say early menstruation, so there's a chapter about that. Fertility, there's a chapter of that. There is no chapter of menopause. It was not an issue enough to have a chapter. It was part of life. It's not a disease, okay? It's not a disease. It's a phase. It's a transition phase. So when we look for like answers to how to address this condition, we go and we see in classical Chinese medicine some syndromes that you can use it in menopause, such as in the Jingwei, there's this Lily syndrome, and there's the Zhang Zhao syndrome, which is like mentally issues that you can maybe reflect it into menopause emotional state. But really, there's nothing like other subjects in gynecology in the books. So in a way, we understand here that peri and menopause are actually a phase of life. And if we see here, we see that all the way from menopause, we have like a third of our life living in a post-menopause condition. Okay, age of, they say like the average is 51, but sometimes it's even younger. So let's say 50. 50 is like young already. It's not like before. So today, since the lifespan is higher, so even at least for 1/3 of our life is in this condition.